These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Set, hut. 45, ready.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Let's get set.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11. God!
On first and 10, here's Brown. The 20. 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 48 yards. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's across midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Set, ready. 50, set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, he finds Taslaw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. 52 blue. 52 blaster.
They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here we go. 11, Tom. Ready? 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Set, hut.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Block 40. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Okay, ready? Set. 60 red. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Set, ready, set.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On 2.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Last time out, remember they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the fourth and final quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Wide 80. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Come on.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Black, 95. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Right in.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
11 MT, 11 MT. Big 13, big 13. Stop.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Close. Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
Here we go.
These guys are not giving up anything.
11. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready. 50, green, ready.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Now to give. Here's Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, his second sack of the night. And this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Set, ready.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
And Gibbs has it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Hut.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Down. 45. White. Ready, ready.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Ready,
and with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
So a moment to savor here. Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.